Valentine's Day is considered a trade fair because of its heavy commercialization. However, I personally believe that Valentine's Day is a very beautiful and special day of the year. It's an excuse to show our loved ones how much we appreciate them and show them the extra love they deserve and treat them to something special. Or we could just love ourselves a little bit more that day and treat ourselves to something special. So today we're going to do the unrecognizable makeup. I am sure that you've seen this already because it's trending at the moment. So this trend is about using makeup that will alter your appearance. It's more than just to enhance our natural beauty. We're going for something a little bit more dramatic, I would say. So if you don't try this unrecognizable makeup on Valentine's Day, then when? So without further ado, let's get into it. So I'm gonna start with skin preparation as always, and I'm gonna have a very glowy base. So in order to do that, I'm gonna use these 5 products right here. So first I'm gonna start with this serum right here. It's a niacinamide serum. I can never pronounce this word, like ever. The next thing I'm going to use is moisturizer. Another really nice product. This moisturizer is so good. It gives you a really nice hydration and it doesn't feel heavy at all. So the next thing I'm going to use is this hydrogel. I've talked about this product like a million times. I think I use it on every makeup video. That's how much I love it. I use it every single time I do my makeup and my skin always looks so good. Next I'm going to use this Glow Enhancer by L'Oreal. This is such a nice product and it's very affordable, and as you can tell already, this will give us an extra glow to the skin, and it's all about the glow. I've said this already. You can also use it as a highlighter, but I personally like to use it when I prepare my skin before I put any makeup on because I just like it better. And last but not least, I'm going to use this bronzing serum, another product that I've talked about a lot. This will give us extra hydration, extra glow, and it will also give us a little bit of color. You could skip this step if you want. You can just buy the L'Oreal Glow Enhancer in a darker shade. This is much cheaper, so in case you don't want to spend your money into products that they're quite similar, I would say, you can just buy one of them. When you first apply it on the skin, it looks kind of dark, but if you blend it well, it just gives the glow and a little bit of a color. I'm gonna use this plumping gloss on my lips. I've been doing this for a while now, and it just gives me a really nice plump. When I do my lips, they look even bigger and juicier. I personally believe that the underpainting technique always gives you the best and most flawless base. Ever since I started doing this technique, I get so many compliments about my skin and it always looks great. So since we're filming the unrecognizable makeup, we want our skin to look flawless. So let me show you how I do the underpainting technique. So I'm gonna use this cream bronzer right here. Such a perfect cream bronzer, another product that I've talked about a lot. So I'm going to contour my face so I can create a more sculpted look, and I also want to give me a facelift. So I'm gonna start from here and I'm going under my cheekbone. And the same I'm going to do on the other side, of course on my forehead. I also start from here and I'm going up towards my temples. This will also help with the facelift. Very lightly around my mouth, and I will take a smaller serpent brush like this for my nose. So I contour a little bit here, and on the tip of my nose I just create very lightly a circle. This will give us a lift. So now I'm going to take my damp beauty blender. Never forget to wetting your beauty blender. It makes such a huge difference. I didn't used to wetting my beauty blender out of laziness, but ever since I saw how much easier it blends the products, I just do it every time. So like I said, I want to give me a facelift. So in order to do that, we're blending the product in tapping motions and upwards. This is something to always remember. If you don't know how to blend your products, you're going in and out. So recently I started using concealer and color corrector at the same time, and it makes such a huge difference. The under eye area looks even better, it looks airbrush. So I'm going to use, I didn't tell you what I'm using, the Valentino concealer. So I apply my concealer here. I do this much under my eyes, just a tiny bit in the middle of my forehead to give some color. Of course, here, cover this ugly area. I will also do a tiny line under my cheekbone to highlight this area. And I'm gonna take my color corrector. I'm using the Bobbi Brown and I have the shade Light Peach, and I put it under my eye here. And I also use my color corrector to cover some pimples. I find color correctors cover better the pimples than concealer. The last step for the underpainting technique is to use blush, and I'm going to use this highlight blush. It's the Natasha Denona Bloom Highlight Blush. This product is a highlighter and a blush at the same time, and I'm just loving it. It has a very beautiful color and also gives you an extra glow on the skin. It looks so nice. So I like to keep my blush up here on my cheekbones and towards the temples because this also helps with the facelift. And I keep it mainly here. Look at the glow, look at the color. I'm just so obsessed. So next I'm going to use foundation, and I'm going to use the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Flawless Foundation. If you know me, you know that this is my all-time favorite foundation. I just love it so much. It has my heart, and I don't think I will ever find another foundation that will replace this one. It's the perfect foundation. It can give you a full coverage, a medium coverage, a light coverage, whatever you want, and it will give you a flawless finish, that's for sure. So I'm gonna put a tiny bit on the back of my hand, and I will apply it on the areas that I didn't put any product at all. So I will apply it here. Next, I'm going to do my brows, and when it comes to brows, I've said this before, I cannot really tell you how to do your brows. Like, I can show you how I do my brows, and if you have a similar brow shape, you can follow what I do. But of course, we all have different features, and brows are very important to your face. At least for me, it's the most important feature. So you should go for something that will enhance your whole face and your features, you know what I mean? But what I like to do is to use a brow sculpt first. This is by Refy, such a nice product. So first I like to brush my brows upwards. And now I will use this brush and I will fix the shape a little bit. And now with the brow pencil, I will just make my brows look a little bit fuller. I don't go all over the brow, only on the areas that I feel like I need it the most. So now I'm gonna use this setting powder so I can set my face a little bit, and then I'm gonna move on to the eyes. I don't wanna do too much. I definitely wanna set the area under my eyes. Here under my cheekbone. It's where I put the concealer earlier. So now for the eyes, I'm going to use this palette right here. It's the Master Mattes by Mario. It has all the perfect brownie bronzy colors. I will take a fluffy brush like this, and I will go for this color right here. So I will blend it on my crease. And very lightly, I'm going a little bit higher. And also very lightly, I'm blending out. Now I'm gonna take a sharpened brush like this, and I will go for this dark brown right here. And I'm going to create a wing. And also I'm going very close to my lash line. It's so hard to do it and talk at the same time. And the same I'm going to do on the other side of camera, and I'll be right back. Now I will take this very small brush and I will smudge it a little bit. Next I'm going to use this eyeliner pencil. This is by Wonderskin and I have the shade Brown Sugar. If you're looking for a good, long-lasting and waterproof eyeliner pencil, this is for you because this is really good, guys. It's very easy to use and it doesn't smudge at all. So I'm going to use this eyeliner on my waterline. Next I'm gonna curl my lashes. So I decided that I want to do the eyes a little bit more dramatic since we're going for the unrecognizable makeup. So I will take again this sharpened brush that I used earlier, and again this dark brown shade here. And very lightly I will just go on my inner corner. Next, I'm gonna do mascara, and this specific one will give us very long and dramatic lashes, and we need that. If you're a false lashes kind of girl, definitely go for it. I don't usually wear false lashes, so I will just do mascara. So before I set my face with the setting spray, I'm gonna use this cream bronzer right here, and I want to give a little bit more color on my face. Also, I've noticed that through the camera I look so much more pale than in real life. I don't know why, but when I look in my mirror, I can see the contour, I can see the colors better on my face in general. But when I edit my videos, I just look very pale sometimes. Now I'm gonna take my setting spray and I'm gonna set the whole face. We need this makeup to last for hours. So for the lips, I'm going to use this dark brown lip pencil. So I'm gonna take a brush like this and I will smudge it a little bit. Just because we have very intense eyes, I'm gonna keep the lips a little bit more natural. Okay, so as you can tell, I kept the outline a little bit darker, and now I'm gonna use this YSL lip balm. This gives you a very natural, very light pinky color. It looks really nice. So this is the final result. So guys, we made it to the end. I think that the makeup turned out so good. I definitely look unrecognizable. I highly recommend to try this makeup look. So I'm gonna love you and leave you. Please subscribe to my channel, like this video, share it with your friends. These 3 things help me a lot. You can find me on Instagram. I post there daily, and I will hopefully see you to my next video.